Hello YouTubers out there, this is Jerry the Movies with your host, Jerry Saravia. So I thought I would do something different. I'm not sure I'll be able to do this weekly, but we'll see. This week we'll discuss entertainment news. What's in the entertainment pipeline this week? So that's what we'll call it for now. Entertainment pipeline. So first and foremost, let's discuss something that actually is rather odd. And it's not Miley Cyrus, although we'll get to her in a moment. That would be that Martin Scorsese appears in the new concert film for the band One Direction, and the name of that film being This Is Us. You're absolutely, I did just say that right. I just wanted to be sure. Okay, there's nobody else here. Martin Scorsese appears, the great film director of all time of films like Raging Bull, Goodfellas, Taxi Driver, Bringing Out the Dead, The Aviator, Gangs of New York. He appears in One Direction. The band, first of all, I don't really care for, but then again, I'm not the audience for that band. That's one. And two, it's a cameo, as well as Chris Rock also appears in a cameo. Now, apparently, just so that we can rest our laurels on the possibility that Martin Scorsese appears only in a cameo and for good reason. Both of them were at the Madison Square Garden concert in December of 2012 for One Direction. Oh, yeah, I did just say that. They both were there. Let's rest our laurels once again, calm ourselves down. Scorsese fanatics, or Chris Rock's fanatics out there, they appeared only because of their daughters. That's right, their daughters are One Direction fans, so they were there. And I guess the fact that they're there supporting their daughters at this One Direction concert, I guess Scorsese couldn't send his wife to take the daughter, nor could Chris Rock send his wife. But anyway, they're there, and that's why they're in the movie. So it doesn't mean that Scorsese is one of these days going to make a documentary about One Direction. This guy, this being the same guy who not only is a fan of the Rolling Stones, but he shot the great film Shine a Light in 2008, which was a concert film about the Rolling Stones performing in New York City. So, yeah. And also the band, which is no longer around anymore, with Robertson, in a film called The Last Waltz. So anyway, his music taste goes far beyond teeny bop, idolized teeny bop bands. So there's that. So just take it easy. Alright, the other news is that Bryan Cranston from Breaking Bad, and also, oh god, I forgot the name of the show he used to do way back when. Mostly known for comedy, but proved to be quite a dramatic actor in Breaking Bad, the AMC show, which is celebrating its final season, is in fact going to play Lex Luthor in the Man of Steel sequel, Batman vs. Superman. So, that doesn't mean Ben Affleck is still going to work out as Batman. What else is going on? Well, this is something I would ordinarily leave to my other show, the Boot Wasteland show, but since we're doing Entertainment Pipeline, we may as well discuss Miley Cyrus. As most of you, I'm sure, know, in fact, the whole entire universe probably knows by now, that at the VMAs, which was broadcast on August 25th of 2013, she appeared on stage to sing one of her songs, and then she appeared on stage to sing a song with Robin Thicke, who is Alan Thicke's son, and who sang the ubiquitous and very popular song Blurred Lines. Anyway, she was on stage, and she removed some sort of outfit she had on, showing just a bikini and her panties, and doing very obscene finger gestures with some sort of a foam finger, and you can just imagine, doing her twerking, as they call it. And even Robin Thicke and Robin Thicke's mother, and I guess most of the entire universe, was shocked by this number. Now, I've only seen bits and pieces of it. I didn't watch the VMAs, so I can't really review the show, nor would I really want to, because I'm not in the business of reviewing necessarily that type of show, per se, because I'm not interested, really. But I gotta say, it probably seemed like it was in bad taste. Um, now, I don't think much of her music, so I don't know what else she's got. Clearly, she's trying to shed every inch of her Hannah Montana persona completely. Is it going to work? Probably. And she may be lambasted for it, but she's 20 or 20 something now. She's no longer a little girl, and she's not the Disney princess. So I see her as some sort of a rebel, trying to rebel as much as she can to make sure people forget she was ever in Hannah Montana. Um, I don't know what else to say about that. Uh, you know, it was what it is. It is what it was. I don't know. Is it a bad taste? Possibly. But, considering that on television, we honor any time there's a great deal of violence, which there is a lot of on television, and a lot of crime shows, you all know that. Anytime sex enters the picture in any fashion, even if it's oversexed, even if it's a little too explicit, we condemn it very quickly. So we're still a very puritanical nation. Still, it may seem shocking, but I don't know. Again, it's all about selective outrage, isn't it? Because apparently, from a clip I observed, there was Taylor Swift, and she was sitting in the audience next to a friend of hers, or maybe it was a singer, I don't know. And she used to date one of the guys from One Direction, interestingly enough. And she said, "Shut the F up." She was kind of mouthing those words. And not, the most pristine thing for somebody who's seen as kind of a girl of a very pure type of girl, which is Taylor Swift, almost like a Disney princess in a way, that she can do no wrong, and she's not sleazy or anything else, unlike what Miley Cyrus has become. So, it's interesting where, we criticize Miley Cyrus, but we don't really criticize what it is Taylor Swift said, which was very clear, to the audience, because F words and B words and so on and so forth, and sex is not allowed on American television. And when it's there, particularly when it has to do with music, people get nervous. Why are they getting nervous? I don't know. Again, I didn't see the entire performance. Maybe, people have said that they really were grossed out by it. I don't know what's really that gross compared to heavy metal. Some shows, like with G.G. Allen, for example, and if you don't know who that is, Google him, you'll find out. Or Sid Vicious, from way back in the day. So, um, anyway, hey, that's that. I don't think there's really much else except that there was a death hoax for two particular stars this week. Actually, it was yesterday. Eddie Murphy, that they claimed in Switzerland that he died in a snowboarding accident. First of all, I don't think Eddie Murphy snowboards, and secondly, what's he doing in Switzerland? But it's a hoax. He's alive and well, and so is, I think, Bill Cosby was the other one. Yeah. Oh, well. Oh, yes, and the other story, which one of these days I'd like to really pursue a whole topic about it, and that is an 8-year-old kid was playing Grand Theft Auto. Now, this is not necessarily entertainment news. It's not really entertaining, this particular news. It's very shocking and disturbing, much more so than anything Miley Cyrus could do. And apparently this kid was playing Grand Theft Auto, an 8-year-old of all things, playing Grand Theft Auto 4, and went and shot his grandmother in the head. It's very shocking and disturbing that this happened. And could the kid separate the reality from the game from actually doing this, and where he obtained the gun? I don't know, but it's just one of those things. It was brought up on Inside Edition. Just too shocking. So, you really want to be shocked and disturbed by something, that would be shocking. Or what's going on in Syria, that's much more disturbing. But hey, we always have to somehow idolize these celebrities out there and look at their private lives and their innards and everything else and say, oh God, what they're doing is so much more important. That's our culture, for better or worse. And so that was the entertainment pipeline for this week so far, unless, of course, something else comes up, in which case then we'll just do an individual show about it. Oh yeah, and Paula Deen, apparently no longer being, the person that sued her didn't win. Lawsuit was dropped. Selective outrage, like I said before. If you've seen one of my other shows about Paula Deen, you'll know what I'm talking about. This is Jerry the Movies, with your host Jerry Saravia, signing off.